Hello. It took a bit longer because I had to get something out of the car. Hello, Solo. And hello, me. And hello, anyone that might be listening. Hope you're doing well. It's a day for me. Like, work was work. Work certainly was work. Oh my god, okay. Never mind. I just got confused. So in GOG or GOG, they like have the game page and then there's like a box that I assumed would be like, oh, this is like DLC for this. Because it said like blah 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 DLC. So I clicked on it because I was interested. It's of a whole different game. And the box says similar to this. I'm like, hey? But why? Whose DLC you're talking about? Fell CO DLC bundle, apparently. I don't know. Hello, Solo. Welcome back. That's a mod. This is gonna be an interesting quote, considering that he hasn't been around for a good while. So like, potentially new people will be like, Babu? But yeah. Hope everyone is doing well. I think I said so before, but let's say it again. You got excited, you got first blood. Oh good. Congratulations. How am I? I'm still the same, I'm learning more and more to cope. Work today with now you're home and trying to relax, that's good. For me, work was annoying and stressful. Like, I looked at a problem with colleagues, like with two colleagues, and a third one was like doing it parallel to us for like a good couple of hours. And the issue was so minuscule. Like, so small. But at least it allowed me to do the task afterwards even faster. Because it was related to, like, it was at a similar point in the code. But it was so stupid that when my colleague found the issue, I just wanted to hit my head into my desk. I could hear my my colleague wanted to do that, and then the one who did it, like, kind of on the side, like, not on his own, but while being in a talk with a customer, when I told him what it was, he was just like, no. It was absolute bullshit. But again, we fixed it. It was stupid. What do you want to do? Always here if you need. Yeah, sadly, there's nothing anyone can help with. Well, no one that I could talk about it could help with. I just have to wait. Wait and hope that it gets better. And in my head, the minimum waiting time will be at least 6.5 weeks. so that's fun. But we're gonna do the best we can until then, which is pretend that everything is normal. Because what better way than to fuck over your own psyche than pretend that everything is fine. Let's just switch to the game. Makes sense. You sure? Yeah, no. Hello, Jim. My Spanish is like leaving me right now. Hola. Let's just stick to hola. How's it going? It's going. So here's a question. What the fuck were those sound effects? Wait. That was me moving my chair. Like the backline of my chair, I like put it in a different set position. And because I'm old man maxing, I have to do a sound effect every time I move. But yeah, going how are you doing? Jim, hope you're doing well. In the meantime, Chewbacca sound effects that, yeah, basically. And every squeaking you hear is my chair. We got them 2026 back chair sound effect. Yeah, only the best for everyone. I wanted to click transition, almost clicked stop stream. Happens at least once at a stream, so... Let's see, ba-boom, can you hear the game is the question. You can, first try. Yeah. I've been a bit busy. I hope it was good busy and not like bad busy. Good. Yes, you can hear. So, we're in my home city. Hometown, home city, whatever, same. Berlin, good busy. That's good. We like to hear good busy. Then I'm glad to hear that you've been busy. We're in Berlin, and we just arrived at the... Wait, let me get there on my own. It was Kreuzbazar, which means cross bazaar. Sleepy? I mean also sleepy, but just press buttons by dropping my phone. Like things in my life that happened like last week, that haven't been the best. And all I can do is wait to see if they resolve themselves or get better by themselves, kind of. But yeah, we're in Berlin. I mean, yeah, he got big teeth. He's an orc, probably, or a troll. We are playing UC No Goal, the hacker, with throwing knives. And we were like, okay, we're like part of this, like, we were like part-timing in this crew, who was hired to, you know, steal some data from some villa's, like, cellar. Turns out it wasn't that easy. Our leader, the main hacker, got, like, brain exploded. Techie goblin? Nah, we're just a techie human. There's no goblins. I'm complaining that CC wasn't working, but CC wasn't on. And so we returned after like just barely escaping. We definitely did it first try. Well, I mean, we did do it first try. It was more, we did it multiple times the part before, because at first I wasn't happy with my name, then I wasn't happy or confused about my skills distribution, and then I soft-locked myself somehow. Or, I don't know, just glitch-locked myself. Anyways, we returned to Kreuzbazar, which is like our Shadowrun place where we just hang out, our base. We met a dude who is our like handler, let's call him that. I was like, where is she? Oh, and then was like, we got some history lesson that there was a big bad dragon who apparently wreathed havoc, and by wreathing havoc in Germany means like killing tens of thousands of people, which I guess is horrible, but like is not a lot. Sorry to say, but like that's a small city, nothing more. Who was dead, but like our main hacker, how is that not a lot? Because, so as a reference, Berlin alone right now has like 3.8 million people living here. Yes, are we planetary scale? No, we're like national scale. But still, like for a 4-month rampaging dragon, I feel tens of thousands of dead people is not a lot. If you consider how much damage humans can do in like 4 months. Not saying we're doing amazing or we're doing a good job, but like we're apparently more efficient than a dragon. Depends on how effective is it. I mean, I would say when like magic wasn't a thing yet and all we had was like anti-air, breathed nukes, well apparently it was breathing fire. Which I would say if someone dropped napalm on a city, that should probably kill a bunch of people. Anyways, we got history lesson, and now we're gonna go and try to find a Turk who has some information, hopefully for us, about the person who hired us for that job. That was supposed to be a walk in the park, but it turns out it wasn't. We also adopted the dog that our friend owned, so honestly, valid trade, friend for a dog. Even though she was like a kind of friend, so, you know, kind of friend for a dog is an even better trade. Especially because it's some kind of like special mutant dog or something. Anyways, we just did the debriefing, so now we're gonna run around in the safe house. Yeah. I read this, we're in Kreuzberg, which is actually a district in Berlin. So it's interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Okay, so there's people. Hello, Rich. Hello. Hello, my pheasant. Okay, let's talk with Glory first, who's in the shower. Well, not shower, but in the bathroom. Hello. Glory is beautiful, in a waifish sort of way. What's that YouTube channel called? Kurz gesagt? Yeah, kurz gesagt. Which is actually, it's, yeah, like that, kurz gesagt. It's with an S instead of a Z. So also a word in German? Yes, it's like said shortly. Like kurz is short, gesagt is like said. It's Richard. Yeah. Well, I mean, Richard's like nickname, according to the Brits, is like Dick, because Richard, Rick, Dick, because it rhymes. New things learned for me. Yay! Anyways, apparently Glory is beautiful in a waifish sort of way. Her features are almost elfish in their delicacy, but there's something cold about her that you find slightly unsettling. Rich dick? Yeah, isn't it like... So, the way I heard it was that, like, I don't know when, but like in a bit ago England, people were like, okay, it's too easy to just call Richards Rick. Or Rich. So we're gonna take the normal nickname, which would be Rick, and find a word that rhymes with it. And apparently that's Dick. So Richards are called Dick. Because reasons. There's a lot more, but I forgot. I definitely always know Richard and Dick. Anyways, apparently we find her slightly unsettling. I think she looks cool. It was a linguistics thing. It was, but it absolutely is wild. And Dick meant something else to them? Oh no. I think it just... I don't know. They just made it a name. You know? To be fair, Dick in German means like fat. Or like, you know, being like more hefty. Like if you're like, if you're heavier, you're Dick. Thick, yeah, like, well, Dick is more like, it's not quite fat, but it's like, it's not like thin. You know, it's like a thing in between. Like, fat would be fat, which is just F-E-T-T. It's like, you know, chonke. Or, to use the words of Gabriel Iglesias, fluffy. What's more unsettling is her crow. Glory is rocking a heavy loadout of cyberware. From head to toe, she looks to be composed more of plastic and metals than she is of skin and bone. In the shadows, individuals such as this are anything but uncommon. The Glory cyberware is first generation. All of it. Bulky, invasive, practically museum pieces. This chrome was obsolete. Well, before she was born. Salo as pasta. Nice. We had Kaiserschmarrn today. You see no go. Glory shifts her gaze to you, but her expression is as cool and placid as always. Can I help you? I will write it. Kaiser Schmarrn. Like, it's... To describe it very simple and, like, very wrong, or, like, not very, but, like, not quite right. It's kind of like a thick pancake that you just kind of tear apart. And then you eat it with, like... Well, we ate it with powdered sugar and applesauce. Hey, Lori, how are you holding up? Don't worry about me. I'm solid. Kaiserschmarrn, German Kaiserschmarrn, is a famous Austrian and Bavarian dessert consisting of a thick, fluffy, caramelized pancake that is torn into bite-sized pieces and dusted with powdered sugar. Which then translates into Emperor's Mess. True. Well, kind of. Schmarrn isn't... I don't know if Schmarrn is a word. Named after the Austrian Emperor Franz Josef I. Kaya Schnash and... I mean, there's Kaiser, which is a league champion, and I would smash her. Who likes pancakes, applesauce, and powdered sugar. Who was very fond of the dish. I mean, understandable, it's a good dish. It's very filling. You sure? You look like you're a million miles away. You'd better be, if you flake out on the job. you and me are gonna have problems. Say you're good. You're good. I trust you. You sure? You look like you're a million miles away. I'll be with you when it counts. Right now, it doesn't. Any thoughts on what we should do next? Out of interest, why not just spread the epoch sauce instead of dipping? I mean, in our case, we just poured it over, or like poured a bit on the side, so I at least did a mixture of both, I guess. I don't know, because it's more fun. You can ration better if you like put it on the side, I guess. Find our missing client. Extract some answers. Beyond that, take jobs. Get paid. I have questions for you, Chloe, all of the personal kind. I'm not big on sharing sport. There's no reasons. You understand, I'm sure. Yet in her voice tells you that she is not interested in continuing the conversation. Use the pancake as a straw. Yeah, but it's torn apart. Sure, I understand, but I still need... No, we'll respect that, of course. We all have our secrets, but if you ever want to talk, I'm here. Okay, bye. Good talk, Laurie. Hi, Iger. You don't like me, and I don't care. Iger glares at you, and you can taste the bile in her stare. She clearly still blames you for Monica's death. Something I can do for you, fearless leader. We need to talk about Monica. Not right now, we don't. Don't push me on this, you see no goal. One of these days, we're gonna hash this out, and you can talk all you like about the clusterfuck that killed one of my best friends. But it won't be today. Okay, I get there and I'll give you your space. She turns away. Good call. Wait, there's my puppy. Dante. Hello, Dietrich. Dietrich turns his head at your approach. His aging face is traced with a network of faint scars. The legacy of too many fights over too many years. While he still retains a degree of strength and vigor, it's obvious that the shaman you see today is a shadow of his former self. Despite all this, there's still an aura of power surrounding the man. He raises his bottle, offering it to you. You see no go. Welcome. I've got a bottle of schnapps that needs sharing, and we've got a fallen comrade to drink to. Monica, post. Go ahead and toast Monica. Monica, I'm drinking to revenge. I don't drink. I'll join you in saluting her memory. You drink to Monica. Monica, I have a job to focus on. Not right now, Dietrich. Got things to see. To see to. Okay. Me, everyone is so edgy. Yeah. Okay, so, well, I mean, they just lost a friend, so they're allowed to, I would say. So, me, the person, is like, I don't drink. Me, the player, is like, sure. So, this is not about me, the person, it's about me, the player, so... To Monica. Post. The liquor in the bottle is crystal clear, and as you raise it to catch an intoxicating whiff of cloves and caramel, a taste of sweet corn and walnuts, with a lingering aftertaste of buttery toffee. Are we a fucking sommelier? You swallow a swig, then return the bottle to Dietrich's outstretched hand. He takes a long pull on the bottle, then locks eyes with you. Ooh, indirect kiss. Let me ask you a question, you Senior Gold. What made you choose to come to Berlin? Nothing in particular, really. Dietrich rolls his eyes at you. Oh, come on, boss. You're gonna have to do better than that. Monika told me that you'd make a name for yourself in the Megaplex. Had your own team and everything. Leads a man to wonder why you packed up and moved here. What happened if you click the wrong dialogue? How much does it fuck you in this game? I don't know. I don't think as much. I think this is quite a linear game. Like, worst it probably does is like, I don't know, cost you some money maybe? I feel like, I don't know. It was time for a change, that's all. A member of my old crew betrayed me. I just had to drop out of sight for a while. A run went bad. My team paid the price. I just had to drop out of sight for a while. Sure enough. I think that most of the team is here to hide from something. Not me, of course. Given the choice between hiding from something and punching it smack in the nose, you know which direction I tend to lean. But most of the others, yeah, even I is hiding out from something. How do you know? Intuition. Got a nose for damaged people. Cause I spent most of my life running this and playing for folks who were damaged in one way or another, so that might have something to do with it. So things got heavy back in the Ruhrplex, and you decided to bail and head to Berlin. To Berlin? Am I getting that right? More or less, there wasn't much left for me in the Ruhrplex. Ruhrplex is probably from Ruhrpott or the Ruhrgebiet, which is, again, an actual place in Germany. It's an area of Germany. And Monika made me a hell of an offer. There was a bit more to it than that, but yeah. No, she made an offer. Couldn't resist. Ah, yes, Monika. Dietrich raises his bottle again, then closes his eyes and takes a long drink. After the moment has passed, he turns his attention to you. It all comes down back to our girl, doesn't it? So let me ask you, just what was your relationship with Monika anyway? I know that you two knew each other way back, but she was pretty coy about these things. You're always this inquisitive. Nah. Bro, why does bald head tattoo man feel like he has to hog the top spot talking? I don't know. What do you want to know? Monika was my friend. I cared about her. Dietrich shrugs. I don't know. I guess that I just want to get to know her better. There were some areas of her life that have always been a mystery. And if you could shed any light on them, I'd be appreciative. If Monika wanted you to know these things, she'd have told you herself. I knew Monika well enough to know. What do you mean? She did have a mysterious way about her. I can respect that. So, what was the deal between the two of you? Don't leave me in suspense. We were very close. We were friends. We're business associates. Nothing more. Yeah, I think we were friends, probably. I mean, her dog likes us, right? Right there with you, and privileged to say so. She was one of the best women I've ever known. Anyway, I've taken enough of your time and bottle's almost empty. Thanks for taking the time to talk. For what it's worth, I'm happy. you're here with us. Dietrich takes a final pull on the bottle, then tips it forwards, pouring the rest on the ground. Rest in peace, Monica. We miss you, girl. Ripperoni. Hello, Powell. You see no go. Amsel peers at you apprehensively. His eyes are bloodshot, his expression grim. Did you get the information about Green Winters? No, not yet. Then please continue working. We have to find that man. Okay, Dad. Come, boy. Come hither. Ooh, a new dude. Now, we met him last time. He's our handler, kind of. Come, boy. We go for a walk. Where's my pup? There's my puppy. Good boy. Hello, Molly. Mollit Hollier. What the shit is that last name? The dwarvish tech vendor smiles at you with practiced ease. Her almond eyes twinkle with the glare from a dozen trid screens. She speaks in a clipped, heavy accented German. Oh, for fuck's sake. What is even a clipped, heavy accented German?
Ah, welcome to the Data Haven. Can I help you with something?
I guess it is now over my bed, so yeah, don't worry about it. I'm on a tight schedule. Show me what you got. What kind of tech do you carry? I'm marking for something exotic.
That's just German. Anything and everything. Need a new deck? Some software perhaps? I'm your girl.
She taps a painted fingernail against the molded plastic of her data jack.
Or maybe you're a rigger, like I am. Perhaps I can interest you in a new drone or two.
It all sounds whiz to me. Let's see what you've got.
Whiz.
So stupid. Okay, so Cyberdex. We want instantly the better one. Because I can. None. Do I have that already, or what is going on? Why can I not get this? Because I have jack shit money. Okay. Never mind. Maybe I'm not spending money just yet. Guess I'm just looking around for now. On platform. So much to do. Hello, big guy. Hey, buddy. Lane. Hello. Before you stands a troll, though it is a stretch to say he is standing at all. His great mass is barely held upright by two vintage prosthetic legs, along with a crutch under one arm. His body clicks and hums with every shift of his weight. Despite these disabilities, his eyes are sharp and calculating.
I know you.
Oh, I should hope so.
I know you.
That was a question. Haven't been here long.
New to the Kreutz Bazaar then. Heard Monica had some fresh meat in her stable.
I don't know why he's kind of British, but he is now. Guess he moved here from London. There's something you should know about Monica.
Something happened to her on the run.
I'm afraid so.
There have always been whispers. I had a feeling beside. Monica almost always comes around after a run to check on everybody. She's long overdue, but now here you are in her place, so she's either severely wounded or outright dead. Which is it?
Yeah, dead. The grizzled troll nods grimly. The servos in his prosthetics complain as he lets loose a heavy sigh. Do you reckon his horns get itchy? Ooh, I sure hope not for him. I mean, it depends. I mean, I feel probably not. I would assume that they're horns and not antlers.
Now that's a shame. She was a hell of a runner, that one. And a good friend.
Yeah, I'm UC no go, by the way.
Good to meet ya, UC no go. Name's Alexi Lane.
When's your place in the Kreuz Bazaar?
No place really, just an old relic, rusting away.
Okay, well, then I'll leave. Bye. It's like, oh, you have no value. Okay. Leaves. Ooh. Ooh. They just had to give me the exact place where this is. I've been here. This is just putting this sign here where there's a fucking entrance right there is amazing. Yeah, this is Moklitzplatz. It's just the name of the station. Looking for some magic, meine Freundin. If you got the cash. Oh, Zach got the flash. Okay, maybe, but oh Jesus Christ, there's so much room here so people can see from afar. Yeah, no, but this sign is telling you that there's an entrance over here, which is like, there's one right there. Why would I choose the one over there? Statue. A bizarre monument. It looks like Goldelse, but in small. Towers before you. At the top of the pedestal, the form of an angel stands, its outstretched wings looming over the small park. The material is strange and uneven, giving the statue a cold, Frankenstein-esque appearance. It appears that the artist has welded this monument together from various metal scraps and pieces of junk. As you approach, a small grimy monitor at the base of the statue flickers dimly to life. The grainy face of a smug young orc appears on screen. Kunzel. Hello there, I'm Herbert Kunzel, the creator of this monument. What would you like to know? Okay, give me the statue's name. This is my tribute to victory, the victory of anarchy. It is both a citation on parody of the statue we destroyed some 20 years ago. You may remember it from the history treats as the Siegessäule or Goldelse. I was gonna say this looks very much like that one, just smaller. Press 2. T. Installation history. Isn't it obvious? The Siegessäule, a monument to the hubris of the Prussian state, gets blown to bits. So someone takes a lot of bits and builds a monument to the hubris of anarchy. I mean, what more is there to say? Okay, tell me about the author. I am the visionary Herbert Kunzel from the Lindwürmer. You might know me from... Oh well. There isn't much I'm known for, yet. But I intend to change that. All art is born from misery after all. Okay, bye. Oh, there's a ringing. Ooh, that's... Who even calls a phone like that? It's an old, obsolete phone booth. It's ringing. We need to lurk. Sorry, don't worry about it. Hope you have a good lurk. Pick up the receiver. A monotone, pitch-adjusted voice begins speaking almost immediately. The Schockwellenreiter's contact for this Keats is no more. UC no-go is listed as a follow-up contact. This is our only secure line to this Keats. Please listen to the following instructions carefully if you are a supporter of our cause. Okay, sure, let's continue listening. We have phone booths in strategic locations throughout the city. Within each one you may find a request posted for specific information. If you can obtain a copy of this information, return here and submit it via the port below the receiver. We will verify the authenticity of their information remotely and post an undoctored copy of it into the Matrix ourselves. It is our stated goal for this information to remain free to all. However, you will be compensated for sought-after information returned to this location. The line goes silent. Okay. I'll keep an eye out. The line remains silent. Okay, bye. Good talk, guys. Can I talk to you then? Okay. Oh. This was worth a try. Was worth a try. I know that there's a wizard person. Triage place. Let's talk to the wizard. Hello. Oh no, never mind. You're the wizard. Hello, Zark Flash. The elf has clearly seen better days. His skin is withered and emancipated, as though it has been stretched too tightly over his frame. Track marks line the crooks of his arms, and dirty bandages wrap his knuckles. Despite all of this, he seems cheerful enough. The elf fixes his twinkling, bugged-out eyes of your... Wait, what? The elf fixes his twinkling, bugged-out eyes on yours, and offers you a broad smile, displaying a set of impossibly white teeth. When he speaks to you, his voice is surprisingly deep. Guten Tag, mein Freund. You are here for some magic? Because Zack Flash, he gestures at himself with a dramatic flourish, is your magic man. You street mage? Zack lets out a throaty, barky laugh. Ha ha ha. Street mage, me. Do I look like a street mage to you? He shakes his head, but the smile doesn't waver. He fishes a small bag of pills out of his back pocket and dangles it before your eyes. No, chummer. I'm not a street mage. I've got the magic in my blood and the magic in these bags, but you won't catch old Zack studying any spell books. Well, okay, let's talk about the magic you've got in that bag. What have you got? Oh, a little bit of everything. I've got your Zen and your Hyper, your Nitro and your Novacogue. If you want it, I've got it. So he's a dealer. Zack leans towards you and lowers his voice to a conspiratorial whisper. I've got a good concoction of my own design, but I wouldn't recommend it unless you're serious about getting high. So, you want to conduct some business? What's up with the bandages on your hands? Zack snorts. Out a short burst of laughter, he waggles his bandaged hand in front of you. Oh, these. Nothing much, chummer. Nothing much. Tells it with a spirit back in Amsterdam. You know, we elves are pretty spiritual people. So I've heard. Apparently, Zag's bug eyes light up with excitement. You heard right. Damn right, chummer. Elves, you know, my people, are creatures of the spirit. Got the magic in our blood, whether we sling spells or not. I'm telling you, I've talked with spirits all my life, and it has nothing to do with praying to a totem or studying spell books. It might have something to do with all the drugs I'm taking. Flash lowers his voice to a conspiratorial whisper. Between you and me, my mojo is stronger than any corp wage mages. Take those rat scum bastards at Aztechnology. They cast spells all day and night, right? Fire this and lightning this, just tossing them around like candy. That's what they do. Look, I don't mean to cut you off, but I've got things to do. You want to make a sale or not? Well, I'm a businessman, and I suppose that you're a customer. Who am I to say no? So, we want to conduct a little business. What's this deal with about this special concoction? Flash. Greetings, Broaden. And even further, his mouth is disturbingly large, and there's something menacing about the sight of those two white teeth. This is the real deal, chummer. A proprietary blend designed and delivered by yours truly. Pharmaceutical-grade kamikaze cut with genuine spirit residue from the tear and then mixed with my secret blend of herbs and spices. He produces a small packet filled with iridescent purple granules from the pocket of his dirty jeans. You wanna get high, buy some Nova Coke, and throw yourself a party. But if you want a soar, you get yourself some flash. So you want to conduct a little business. +2 movement, +2 AP for 1 round. Okay. And it costs 700. Jeez, my dude. Okay, so he's our local drug dealer. Gunari Medbach. Okay, sure, buddy. The Romani patriarch is an impressive figure, an enormous man in his late 60s, burly and broad-chested despite his age. His voice is deep and resonant, and his breath is heavy with the stench of pipe tobacco.
Taven Backstale, you're here to conduct some business? If so, I welcome you to Metbach Arms and Ammunition. If not, keep right on walking.
I'm here to buy. Care to tell me about your inventory?
We have weapons from all across Europe. Aris, Seska, Fichetti, you name it. If it can be found on the continent, it can be acquired by Metbach Arms.
Impressive setup. Let's do some business. Yeah, we don't care. We don't have to bother him. So, like, what? I can buy knives from him? I can buy knives from him. No baseball bat. Throwing knives. There's literally... Low tech opens up so many possibilities. Look at all these grenades that we can buy, that we might get. Secure, tech, armor, clothes. Okay, anyone over here? Again, we're gonna do everything but where we need to go first. Hello, Triage Cyber Clinic. Hello. Okay, you're locked. Interesting. Hello, Dr. Sabir. What the fuck? As you approach the elf, you notice that he's in mid-conversation. His lips move rapidly and his voice comes out in a low, quiet tone. The glossy plastic shell of a high-grade comlink glints on his wrist. Let's listen into the conversation. We're all kind of assholes. Doing your best to look uninterested, you lean in slightly and strain your ears. You find that you can make out the doctor's end of the conversation. No, the price I'm quoting you is more than fair. Well below market value. In fact, if you can't pay it, that's your problem. Yes, I know that the price has gone up. This is a seller's market. Well then, you'll just have to find the money or go without. I'm sorry, but I have to go. I have a patient. He presses a button on his comlink and looks up at you, $1 million smile on his face. Sorry about the wait, my friend. Welcome to the Triage Cyber Clinic. He extends his hand to you. I'm Xavier Esquivel, and your name is? You see no goal. A pleasure. Pleased to meet you. You see no goal. What can I do for you today? Okay, I need sight so he can give me optics and shit. Okay. I was gonna say, don't we already have a data jack? And then their eye sting. things. A favorite of spot eye data jack. Induction data jack. Okay. As technology cyberlegs. 8 points and quickness. 8 points and quickness. Another induction data jack on my hands. Server technology basic replacement limb that adds +6 hit points. And then either a head or plating. +1 armor, +1 blood day. Okay, anyways, bye. Bitch. There we go. I was like, should I say it? And I was like, yeah. Yeah. We talked with you. Yeah, you're the weapon dude. Dancer's bag. Before we steal anyone's stuff, we will first save. Yoink. Tip the dancer. Sure, here, have 5. Okay. We get nothing for that. Amazing. Well, maybe later. I don't know. It was gonna be like, she remembers this. David. Hello. Hello. A pair of round eyes peer up at you from under the hood of a grime-smeared winter coat. You recognize him as David, one of the Kreutz Bazaar's street kids. If you had to guess, you'd place him in his mid-teens, though it's difficult to tell beneath the grime and acne marring his face. You've seen him following Monica around between runs, chasing her heels like a lost puppy. She always seemed to have a soft spot for the kid.
Oh, oi! Oh, hoi, Musigo. Have you seen Monica around? I've been looking all over for her.
Yeah. I'm afraid I have some bad news for you, kid. The kid blinks, a blank expression on his face.
She's dead, isn't she?
It was quick. She went peaceful. That's the most that any of us can hope for.
It was horrible. There was blood everywhere.
I'm sorry, kid. We all are.
Yeah.
Look, I think I want to be alone right now. Okay, understandable, David. Tallymonger's shop. Oh, it's Buddy Mackie. Hello, absent. Something about the young elf behind the counter makes your breath catch in your chest. She's lovely to look at, but it's a strange kind of beauty. Her eyes are large and luminous and impossibly green as she looks up at you. You can see that her irises are flecked with iridescent gold. Hello, and welcome to Algernon. Perhaps I can help you with something. As she smiles up at you, her eyes fixed on yours, a curious feeling of weightlessness fills your chest. Feels as though you're floating in a warm, calm sea. A gentle current pulls you closer to absinthe, and the sensation is pleasant. As you drift, the golden specks in her eyes begin to move. Look deeper in her eyes. The golden specks in the elf's eyes shift and swirl, slowly picking up speed. It's mesmerizing. All at once, the specks explode into light and color. Absinthe's eyes now fill your field of vision, and it feels as if you're drowning in an alien sea. Patterns tranced by the shimmering specks in her eyes are kaleidoscopic, enchanting, nearly impossible to turn away from. Lose yourself. You are lost. Your entire world has been reduced to a churning vortex of green and gold. Well, good game, guys. Dimly, you become aware that something is happening. You feel your body being buffeted by unseen forces, and suddenly everything goes black. Slowly and painfully, you struggle your way to consciousness. The shop's owner, Algernoon, is peering down at you, an expression of concern on his face. Absinthe stands behind him, an expression one of embarrassment. Welcome, friend. Back, friend. Algernoon extends a hand to help you out to your feet. Absinthe shifts slightly to allow you to stand. What was that? What happened? My fault, and my apologies. Sometimes, when I daydream, I bring others along for the ride. It was unintentional. Yes. But there was no harm done, correct? You'll be fine. No harm done. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to stand in the corner for a while. Hi, let's talk again. Absinthe keeps her eyes hidden from view. Please, excuse me, I have work to do. Hello, Algernoon. What's up, buddy? Greetings, young human. Yo's voice is smooth as silk and rich as clotted cream. Something about him instantly puts you at ease. I'm Algernoon, half-dream, the owner of this establishment. In my shop you will find only the finest in magical paraphernalia. There's some words that just suck to be pronounced. Now tell me, how may I serve you? I have a question if you don't mind. If you are in luck, I have a great many answers. What kind of magic do you practice? Shamanic? Hermetic? What to do with your assistant? There's something funny about her eyes. Absinthe is a friend, nothing more. She helps out around the shop when the fancy strikes her. She's nobody's assistant, and I am nobody's master. But her eyes... He pauses for a moment, considering. I believe that they suit her personality. Now, is there anything else that you need to know? Okay, what kind of magic do you practice? Personally, the true kind. But I sell goods tailored to all traditions. In my shop, we do not discriminate. Now, is there anything else that you need to know? What is this story? Have you been in the Kreutz Bazaar long? I have many stories. Stories of dancing spirits and raging dragons, of unchecked magic and swarming chaos. All of these stories are true. As for the Kreutz Bazaar, I've always been here, quietly peddling my wares. It's a simple but a good wife. Now, is there anything else you need to know? What are you selling? I know what you're selling. I don't need you. Bye. We will now still not go there. We will go into the underground, to the U-Bahn platform. Which I guess is just that. I mean, there has to be something here later, right? Oops, this is... wait. Let me out. Excuse me. Let me out! Maybe that's why they're like, U-Bahn this way. So you have a second try to go in somewhere. Ooh, okay, it's literally the same map. Or, well... So, this one, I guess, is the German bear, the Berlin bear, which is our, I guess, coat of arms. And then, but they gave him a gun, so that's funny. Für die Menschen von Berlin, for the humans of Berlin. What else do we see? Photo automat. Fun fact, you can write photo in German with F or with PH. I don't think there's anything else here. Let's drink some Turkish coffee maybe. Can I go? No. Everything to not actually go to where the main quest is. Oh, hello, Jan Goldschmidt. Or Schmidt, I guess. Hello, mein friend. The voice that comes from the man in the chair is as enormous as its owner. A deep, booming... Okay. Hello, my friend. A deep, booming roar dripping with unrestrained mirth. A fine day. For a soy calf, yes? Yeah, certainly, yeah, every day is a fine day. From the back of the store, the voice of the shopkeeper cuts you off. Don't mind. Oh god, how... I've heard so many Turkish people. Don't mind the fool in the chair. He roars like a traumatized walrus, stewing all day in his own sweat. The man behind the bar glares at Goldschmidt. Oh no, it's Goldschmidt, actually, not Schmidt. What am I saying? His upper lip curled in disgust. I tolerate him, but only because he takes his soy calf by the bucket. Schmidt responds with a raucous belly laugh. Apparently he finds the shopkeeper insults to be hilarious. Ah, Altuj, mein Freund. You are as quick-witted and sharp-tongued as ever. I bow to you. Are you going to put... Once again, the shopkeep cuts in. To bow to me, you would first have to vacate your chair. Shopkeep claps his hands together, clasping them in front of his chest. We shall summon a team of determined young men and an ox to assist you with the task. With luck, you will be on your feet by nightfall. I need to drink. I need to drink. Worst case current scenario, I might get sick. We'll find out. Goldschmidt smiles at you, his small eyes glistening. Enough of this sensible bickering. You have approached me for a reason, yes? Tell me, what can Jan Goldschmidt do for you? Something bad is going to happen if he doesn't stop interrupting me. Why did you put up with those insults? Do you have any pride? I put up with them because they amuse me. The fact that they amuse me infuriates my dear friend Altuj, who in turn herds my insults. Goldschmidt raises his soy calf cup and salute. And thus the circle continues. It is 2 years now that I've been your customer, yes, Altuj? 2 years of soy calf and strained patience, yes. And I remain happy, and Altuj makes money. An ideal business relationship. That all sounds perfectly healthy. Take care, Jan. Until next time, my friend. He gives you a deep bow, his jowls quivering. Hey, Altuj. Burak Ghazi. The man behind the counter looks right past you and at the dog following close behind. Dante, ever fetch his water dish? Perhaps a coffee for your friend here? Okay. Black. The Turk looks disgusted.
Very well, soy calf. Tsk, tis to himself.
Coffee? As in. Welcome, honored defending. Welcome, and how can Burak Ghazi serve you today? You would like a cup of coffee, perhaps? Coffee, as in real coffee, not soy calf? Yes, for individuals of refined taste of genuine bean coffee from my native Turkey. The cafe owner looks you in the eye. The tone of his voice grows low and serious. This is a top shelf item, my friend. And not for the general public. Only for those few discerning connoisseurs who can properly appreciate it. Okay, well. I think I'm the sort to appreciate it. Tell me about the Turkish coffee. It is hand-picked by my family in Turkey. A true delicacy of the Sixth World. This was considered a luxury even before the awakening, when bean coffee was everywhere. Every street corner, they say. Burak Ghazi leans in close, lowering his voice to a conspiratorial whisper. Everyone is leaning in close and whispers. Long hours in the shop have perfumed his body with the commingled scent of coffee, incense, and applewood tobacco. Trust me, if your coffee experience has been limited to Soykav, you must not deny yourself this opportunity. You will see God. Alright, you sold me. How much? This is a special item, delivered at some cost. I cannot part with it for less than 50 nuyen a cup. Sure deal. Very good. Mission item added. Burak Ghazi hands you a ceramic travel cup, which he then fills to the brim with dark, steaming liquid. The scent is intoxicating. Is there anything more I can get you? Paulamza senses regard. When he hears Amzad's name, the Turk voice lowers and his accent becomes less exaggerated. His eyes take on a knowing look. Ah, very good. Please express to Herr Amza my appreciation of his patronage. If he needs any more catering jobs seen to in the future, I'm always happy to provide. He tells me you're developing the menu for a friend of his now, Herr Winters, I believe. I want to hear all about it. I was always pleased to send business your way, Burak Ghazi, who was hoping you could discuss some of the details of this Green Winters order with me. Yes, of course. Oh, wise one. Kami.
Gone.
The young woman bustles in from the back room. Her gum chewing is loud enough to hear over the noise of the coffee grinder. Jeez, how is she doing that? Burak Ghazi spits something out in rapid-fire Turkish. As you wish, uncle. I will see to it right away. Kami offers you a shy grin, snaps her gum, and hurries back into the room that she came from. My girl Kami is arranging to make contact with a chef as we speak. This will likely take some time. A chef is a busy man. While we wait, I wonder if you would be so kind as to run a small errand for me. A trifle, really. I hate to trouble you, I'm embarrassed to even ask. I would be most appreciative of your help. What is this trifle? Altur's voice lowers to a near whisper. The errand is simple. Hardly worse for you. I've installed a number of data taps into Berlin's fiber optic network. As part of my civic duty, you understand. These taps provide free matrix access for all who live in the Kreuzbazaar. In order to maintain their... how do I say it? Their anonymity, each tap's protocol buffer must be reset every few days. I simply wish for you to visit each data tap and reset it. That's it? No cash? There is no cash. I assure you, it is time-consuming and a bit tedious, nothing more. Let's reset the taps and come back when you are finished. There should be 3 of them scattered around this neighborhood. The first one is just outside. Look for a metal box with yellow arrows painted on top of it. By the time of your return, I should have information Herr Amser requested. Okay, off we go then. Special today's Kermo, so I can. Right outside in a yellow box. Reset data. This data type was buffer now is reset. Yay! Yay! Wait, I'm kind of intrigued. What do I have? Can I see what I have on here? No. Do I just have none? Okay. We have 5 points. Do we want to do anything with our 5 points? 5 points isn't much. Could get decking. This we would... Okay, one has to be in the U-Bahn, right? One has to be down here? No? Never mind. Never mind. If I were a box, where would I be? If I was a box, where would I be? I'm even pressing Alt, so I should see it, no? Data reset, top. Then over here. Somewhere? No. I would assume that it's up here. Oh, hello, Samuel Beckenbauer. Hello. At the sound of your approach, the orc turns to face you. He wears a severe expression, but there's kindness in his eyes.
Ah, hello human. As you can see, I'm in the middle of a conversation with my assistants.
The volunteer worker holds her silence, but her expression is full of naked hostility. Samuel gives her a slight long glance, and she seems to get the message. The fire in her eyes dies down to a low simmer.
But we do not want to be impolite. Is there something I can do for you?
Well, I couldn't help but overhearing your conversation. I take it that you run a charity of some sort. I guess we did overhear something.
Not yes, it isn't much, but we do what we can.
He clears his throat, then begins to count off on his fingers.
In the past several months, I've established a shelter where the possessed can sleep, a soup kitchen to feed the hungry, and a library for the people of the Kreuzbazaar to better themselves. It isn't much, I admit, but it's a start.
A good start, Samuel. You mustn't be so hard on yourself. There are limits to what one man, even a determined man, can accomplish.
This is true.
He nods to the orc at his side.
Thankfully, some of the residents that I've helped over the years have come back around to help me. I've got 15 assorted orcs and trolls from all around the Kreuzbazaar working with me now. They help me with man the soup line, stock the library shelves, and to do all the hundreds of other little things that a community organization needs done every day. These extraordinary individuals are living proof what we do here has value. They are my inspiration to continue forward. Hey. She beams at the compliment. From her body language, it is clear that she idolizes Beckenbauer. Now, do you have any more questions? If not, I will bid you good day. I don't wish to sound self-important or rude, but there are many pressing matters that demand my time. 15 assorted orcs and trolls. Does that mean other races aren't welcome within your organization? I mean, honestly, yeah, good question. That's taking a rather narrow view of what we do. Yes, it is true that my assistants are all members of the goblinoid race. It is also true that before they accepted my help, they were thieves, gangers, and deadbeats. It is not because they were bad people. This is because those of us with goblinoid traits are feared, mistreated, and denied gainful employment by a society that hates us. Wait. I hire only goblinoids, because mainstream human society has created a need for me to hire only goblinoids. The orcs and trolls of the Kreuz Bazaar deserve a workplace where they will be treated with dignity and respect. All that being said, our services are available to all. We wouldn't turn a desperate person away, regardless of that person's metatype. Even humans, the most privileged of all races, are welcome at our door. Isn't that what's most important? Your use of exclusionary language is telling. Even humans are allowed. I mean, kind of, right? I mean, I get it, but like, yeah, it's... Dude, that's reverse racism there. Please, mein Freund, shakes his head. Don't make this into something it isn't. But it is. Welcome back, Salo. Who the hell are you to question Samuel? What have you done for the Kreuz Bazaar? No, there are more important things to do than argue about this. He nods at you. I'm sure that his heart is in the right place. I'm not so sure about that. Now, please, my friend. There are many tasks that demand my attention. Is there something more that you need, or shall I bid you farewell? I'd like to talk about your organization. Yes, of course. Please go on. Are you accepting donations? Yes, of course. We're actually desperate for them. Truth be told, people seem more intent on taking care of themselves than they are in providing for the less fortunate. Of course. These concepts are not unrelated. As poverty rates increase, so does the crime rate. Assisting the needy increase of certainty, quality of life for all. Okay. Ooh. In any event, our shelter has some basic needs that desperately need to be filled. The walls of the shelter are not insulated. Hello, Alex. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Ideally, we'd like to purchase some space heaters as well. With 250 new yen, we could make the purchase. Whatever you could spare would be most appreciated.
Do we just flaunt the fact that we have money? For now? I mean, we're not rich, but like... Do we cuck ourselves, like, in future? Like, in the next thing, because we cannot buy shit? Because we spend our money on coffee and philanthropy? I think that's... Yes. Yes, we are. We certainly are. Here, just take what you need. I've got you covered. Samuel's eyes widen.
This is incredibly generous. Thank you, my friend.
That's no big deal, Sam. You're good with it.
With this donation, we have reached our first goal. Thank you so very much for your assistance. I'll put your contribution to work, stocking the shelter with blankets and heaters.
Yeah, that is literally what I gave you the money for. Not a problem.
Please, do not downplay your contribution. You have shown kindness at a time when few others will. It means something. It means a great deal.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Okay, just bye-bye. How's it going, Alex? Hope you're doing well. Where is a magic box? And with magic box, I mean electricity box. Hello, magical electricity. Hello. I would assume that it might be somewhere here, but I guess not. So, I mean, one was there, right? So... I mean, are they two different things? And if yes, is this where it is? In the underground? It is not. Well, that's a draw. Oh, right, there's this whole area. I forgot. Paste as no one. As you are resetting the data tab, you notice that someone has duct taped a small homemade receiver to the system. An earplug dangles from the receiver. Sure, let's put the earplug in your ear. The sound of heavy machinery makes it difficult to hear the words that are being spoken. After a moment, you find you can make out two distinct voices. A nasal woman who sounds like a heavy smoker, and a man who speaks in a high-pitched, breathy tone. How's the game going? We just donated a bunch of money. Is that a bunny girl? Status Flux. Are they bunny girl appreciators? Based. Just heard. Monica. Need to verify.
Good for us. No.
Sure, let's continue listening. A sound like a conveyor belt starting adds to the noise of machinery, and you can't make out anything else until it comes to a stop a minute later.
Bingo, next step.
Wait. Isn't ready to make a move yet. To be patient. Wah wah wah. See who stepped up. Wah 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 wah. Could be someone more. Wah wah wah. Let's continue listening. More conveyor belt starts up. All you can hear is the sound of machinery. We'll keep listening. Some sort of motorized vehicle starts up, drowning out everything else. Listening. A bell rings loudly again and again. It sounds like a telephone. You hear the sound of a door slamming shut. The noise of machinery is suddenly muffled. There's a rattle of plastic, and the ringing stops. The nasal woman voice can be heard again in a sing-song tone. Guten Tag, how can I help you? Her tone changes, becoming more businesslike. I heard. Yes, he knows. I told him it wasn't time to make a move yet. What do you think I am, an idiot? The council needs to meet again. I know getting everyone in the same room is challenging. Getting them to agree on a course of action is going to be even more challenging. From my perspective, the Kreuzbazaar was only stable because of her. She really is out of the way. Well, we'll see, won't we? Yeah, I know. What can I say? Things go slow in the flux sometimes. You hear the sound of a door opening again, and the cacophony of machinery fills the line. You can't make out anything more. Walk away. We'll just keep it. Run. Oh. Hallo. Altouche smiles at you from behind the counter. Okay, finished with your little trifle. Herr Burak Ghazi. Ah, very good. I assume you had no difficulties. Not at all. It was good to take in the night air. I'm delighted. Oh, excellent one. With that out of the way, let us resume to our pressing business. He barks a stream of rapid-fire Turkish, and the gum-chewing young woman comes hurrying out of the counter. The menu for Herr Amsel Uncle. Kami hands you a folded piece of paper. Inside is a memory stick. Please extend my consolations to him. The death of Fräulein Schäfer must have hit him hard.
No one anymore says Fräulein.
You might say Fräulein if you want to, like, it's like young lady, but like otherwise no one fucking uses that word. It's so old and archaic. It's just old. No one fucking uses it. Burak Ghazi gives Kami a small nod, and she hurries out of the room. When she's gone, he returns his attention to you. Please express my condolences as well. I only just heard the news. Monica was an important part of this community. He frowns. How do you pronounce the triangle G? I'm not 100% sure. I think it's a J. So Altouche. Because I had a Turkish classmate whose name started with this and was like a Yo instead of a Go. People still called her Gon. No, most people called her Yonch. I don't know. Like, I never learned Turkish. I know that Güle Güle is bye-bye, I think, or thanks. And that's it, pretty much. Merhaba is, I think, like hello, but I think that's Arabic. I can swear probably more on Turkish than I can speak normally. Like, Siktalan is like, fuck your mom. Effectively. Like, not word for word, but like yalla yalla is like, quick quick. Or like, move. Hurry up. The memory stick with Kami just handed you should contain all the information Herr Amwe requires from our chef in the field. Should you require my service in the future, you know where to find me. Until then, good day. Okay, so I have a quest item which is... I have a coffee. Pay data, antiquities, delivery schedule. Which also they don't want yet. Well, maybe. Maybe I can hand them in later. Why do we wobble like that? Can we run normally? Jeez. Hello, hello. Run. Run. Oh, everyone is here. Hello. You see no go. Did you get the information about Green Winters? Yes, I spoke to Altuj. He gave me his memory stick. Let us see what his agent has to say. Hamza snatches the memory stick from your hand and slots it into his computer terminal. He's not the nicest. Again, most people in this game aren't nice. We're obviously the exception. We're the nicest. He navigates a series of command line menus and a wall of amber text floods the screen. Hamza scans it, mouthing the words as his eyes flit back and forth. They always make it seem as if hackers can somehow read faster. No, they're still human. They usually know what they're looking for, but in an unknown document, you don't. Uragazi's agent tailed Green Winters to a hotel in a cesspool of a kiez called Drogenkippe. So Droge is drug, so Drogen is drugs, and Kippe is a like slang word, I guess, for a cigarette, or it can be mean to if you. That's hackers versus words. Yeah, definitely. Or it can also mean, I guess, like a rundown place, like a seedy place. It can be if you like lean something. So like if a truck is like you know, one of those trucks who have like sand or something loaded, if they're unloading, they have to kip the like back canister, like container that is like the hotel is called Das Kesselhaus. It is a renovated factory nestled deep in the heart of Drogenkippe. It appears that Winters is holed up there. Kesselhaus, Kettle House. That is just one of the articles we have. Recently there was some contention between two gangs over control of this neighborhood. Due to the gang violence, the agent refused to follow Winters inside of the hotel, but he confirms that he is still inside.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Iger slings a rifle over his shoulder with a single spare motion.
Gear up, people. We've a hotel to raid.
Gloria and Dietrich pause, exchange looks with Paul. Just a moment, Iger. Hamza rises from his chair, drawing himself to full height. Even so, he has to crane his neck to look into her eyes. You are an excellent soldier, and nobody questions your competence in the field. Your loyalty to this team is equally commendable. That said, he believes that you, see no goal, is the right choice to lead the team. There's a long pause before Iger speaks. When she does, her voice comes out dull and flat.
What?
Don't mistake this decision for reprimand. Monica considered your contributions to the team to be invaluable.
But we all know that she wasn't comfortable putting a soldier in charge.
Iger speaks through clenched teeth. Her words are measured, but her expression is livid.
This is unbelievable.
You want to put the rookie in charge?
Again?
She shakes her head.
Do people learn from your mistakes? You see no goal's the reason we're still alive, Iger. He kept us together. He let us out of there in one piece. Making him your golden boy.
She sounds tired, resigned, but above all, disappointed.
It is more of your flux state idiocy at work, isn't it?
Dietrich reaches out, puts his hand on her shoulder.
It's what Monica believed in.
Iger's voice tightens for a moment. Her control slips and her face contorts in grief.
Yeah, look where that got her.
He straightens to her full height.
Let me give you a piece of advice. In the field only two things matters. The mission and survival. Everything else is a distraction. Ridiculous politics have no place on a Shadowrun.
He manages a smile. What can I say? They're German. They have a history of strong political views. Iger sighs. The tone of resignation returns to her voice.
Screw it. Let's put an end to this. Got the skill and experience to lead this team. You see no go, on the other hand, was appointed by Monica as a joke. If you'd rather he take the lead, or abide by that, I want to hear each of you say it.
They already have. You just weren't listening. Come on, Iger. Give it a good rest. No quarrel with you, Iger. I'll do as the group wishes. Nah. We're nice, but like we're not a punching bag. They already have. You just weren't listening.
You stay out of this.
She stabs an armored finger into your chest. Hard. The moment she raises her hand to you, Dante's ear lay back and he lets out a low growl. Reflexively, she takes a half step back. I think we've heard what Dante has to say. As for my part, you see no go saved our lives back there. You may not believe it, but he did. The way I see it, that means I follow his lead a while longer. I was the first one to run out of this door. I was out that door so fast. He was the last to go. Glory's voice is uncharacteristically gentle. I trust Monica's judgment. Therefore I trust in you, see no gold's judgment. The discussion is finished, Iger. Hamza speaks softly, but his tone is firm. You see no go will take Monica's place as the leader of this team. Monica's death deserves vengeance. I tend to see it done. We're in over our head, but whatever we stumble into tonight, I'll see us through it. I'll do whatever it takes to keep this team and Monica's legacy alive. That includes taking your advice, Tiger. Running the shadows is simple. Work, survive, get paid. I plan to keep us alive long enough to find a payday at the end of this tunnel. Right, hey Iger, could you grab me a soy calf? You can be such an asshole. Oh my god. Like, we're slightly an ass, but like not that much. I'll do whatever it takes to keep this team and Monica's legacy alive. Includes taking our advice, Iger. Iger gives you a small nod. That's big of you. She looks from Dietrich to Glory to Ansel, finally down at Dante, then she sighs. I don't agree with this decision, but I will respect it. Nods again, more decisively this time. You see no go, takes the lead then. Conversation closed. It's time to move on. We need to focus on chasing down Green Winters. Okay, give me a moment. I need to mix some juice into my water because I want some flavor in there. Okay, we'll be filling up more because this now is mostly just water with some juice in it. But it will do for now. Indeed, I have transferred the information that we received from Altuj to the computer terminal in the next room. It used to be Monica's personal workstation, you see no gold. Now it is yours. Monica kept a variety of notes and dossiers on that machine. I would suggest reviewing her notes when you have the time. Okay, it does taste like mostly water, but like there's some use taste, so that's good. That's what I was aiming for. Amsel turns his attention away from you and back to his computer screen. Good hunting, I will eagerly await your return. I suggest driving to Drogenkippe. The roads aren't safe. Taking the U-Bahn would be fastest. I wouldn't suggest driving to Drogenkippe. Would be faster anyway. The U-Bahn it is. Is he the only glasses man? I mean, does this count as glasses? But I think so far he is. Iger nods and turns to check her equipment. The rest of the group disperses in turn. You now command a team of Shadowrunners. Traveling to a new mission location, you will be able to choose which member of your team to bring and modify their loadout for the run. When members of your team become permanently incapacitated on the mission, they'll automatically extracted for emergency medical care. They will be patched up and ready for action the next time you return to your safe house. Avoid this loss of firepower by always carrying some Boo-Mo-Na trauma kits into the field. This can be purchased at the Street Dogs office in the Kreuz Bazaar. Okay. Well, let's first look at the computer. Your workstation and mission computer, the command center of your team's operations and your last link to the memory of Monika Schäfer. Her thoughts and words live on the machine. At times, it's easy to forget that she's gone. The cool blue tones of the workstation's main menu fill your screen. A blinking message in the upper right corner notifies that you have 0 unread messages. Check my message. Okay, I still have none, even if I check my inbox. Read your old messages. Hello Ace. The screen flickers to life and Monica's face appears. Her hands are on her hips and she's wearing a wry smile. Hey Ace, if you're reading this, it means that I've either died or stepped down. Hopefully the latter, but probably the former. Not many Shadowrunners make it to retirement age. In any case, I'm sure that you'll do a fine job in the role. If you need anything, talk to Paul. He's a good man, and he knows how important it is to me that you take my place. One last thing, Ace. Iga might cause you some problems. In fact, I think it's a fair bet that she already has. Just remember, she brings something to this team that nobody else does. You'll want her on your side. My advice to you is this. Hold your own with her. She pushes you, push back. Don't try to butter her up with flattery. She'll see right through it. Most of all, do what you can to earn her respect. She'll never be satisfied following you if you don't give her a better reason to than because Monica said so. I have faith in you, Ace. It's up to you to justify that faith. She half turns away from the camera, then returns her attention to you. The image is uncannily lifelike. Oh, and by the way, Ace, if you botch this, I'm coming back and haunting your ass. I mean that. As it ends, and the image fades, you find yourself back at your inbox. Go back. Open the jobs directory. Jobs main. View all pending and active jobs. Okay, not. Peg to root. Shadowlands BBs. Bulletin boards, I assume. Shadowland connection established. Successfully. Link strength 100%. Spoofing 1. Group info null, comma, anon. Welcome to Shadowlands. Post pay data for sale. Attach data to escrow account. Data will be automatically sold to the highest bidder. Both parties will remain anonymous throughout transaction. Post the antiques delivery schedule. Posting successful. Posting will remain active for 2 days. Search BBS for relevant keywords. Topics matching local keywords. Killer in Seattle. Posting schedule. I did that already. Anyone else reading about this? City's gone a Lone Star contract and they can't catch the guy. Got a Lone Star contract. Did you remember to add more time? You need to eat dinner. Yeah. That's why we've been starting on time. Today I even started a bit earlier. Because I was done. Way in time. And they can't catch the guy. This Emerald City Ripper has been on a spree and so far no one has a clue. We did this. This was the last game. Pathetic. If something like that happened on my block, some vigilantes would have tracked him down and stopped him. Shows how good state payroll cops are. Maelstrom. Or 1358. 24th of July 54. I hate this type of date. Like June 24th, I guess. That's how you're supposed to read July 24th. Who the fuck is a he? They don't have any lead. Who says it's a he? They don't have any leads. Tolstoy. 4/15/29. July 24th, 54. Ha. I'll be in Seattle next week. Forward any info you have about this Ripper. And I'll see about taking him out for a date with my Walter, MA 2100, future reference, who stole first blood. Swallowed it. So that's not how you spell Walter, unless it's a different Walter. Walter is a German gun manufacturer. I'm sure Lone Star will have a fat reward waiting for whoever blasts this goon. Pro shot for 1518. July 24th, 54. No more posts on the thread. Whose bloods? I think that's the name. I'm still recovering the logs. This hot dogger just thrashed my LAN thread hosting server. Sounds like some kid pissed over his cartoons getting cancelled. Left a bunch of garbage files all over my disks, and I'll be cleaning them up all day. They should make you pass a dumbass test before you are allowed to deck in this town. Lumens. 1:32:50. September 26th, 54. Step up your security. Write some white IC programs if you can. At least make the kid's hair stand on end for a few hours next time he tries it. Tolstoy, 4:13:58. September 26th, 54. Just make sure that your IC is quick. Heavy hitting IC is no good if you can't catch up with an intruder. A fact that I take advantage of on a regular basis. Clockwork, 7:03. 13 seconds. September 26th, 54. Always running. ACV, the smiling bandit. Strikes again. Ha ha ha. Like clockwork. Clockwork. If you two are finished, I did have an IC on the thing. Track the hole down. Grocery store across the street was piggybacking on my LAN, and they have left an unsecured jack point in a bathroom stall. Old as hell maintenance jack in a fuse box. And my security ignored it. Mystery solved. What an idiot. Shadowland isn't your personal tech support. Board Lumens. Glad to see you fix your own problem. Only way you're going to learn. Maelstrom. Okay, go back. Monica's team personal files. Under Paul, Dietrich, Glory, Eiger, UC no go. The image of Monica appears on the screen. Powell, a talented and well-connected fixer, with contacts all over Berlin. She pauses for a moment. He's more to me than that, of course, but that's neither here nor there. The image wings back of the screen. You find yourself back at the menu. Ooh, Monica and Paul sitting in a tree. Kissing. Watching Monica's entry on Dietrich. The image of Monica wings onto the screen. Dietrich, one of my dearest friends, and a shaman of tremendous power. Questionable. A good man to have at your side in a fight. I tend to use Dietrich in a support role. His magic can dramatically bolster the combat effectiveness of a frontline fighter like Eiger or Glory. But when the chips are down, he's more than capable of dishing out punishment on his own. Can't think of much else to say about Dietrich. Just a good, reliable guy. She pauses for a moment. When she speaks again, you can hear a hint of guilt in her voice. He's getting a little long in the tooth for Shadowrunner. I'm not sure how many more years he has ahead of him in this game, but I'll be happy to run with him for as long as he's able. We'll see, I suppose. In the end, you died first. Image wings back. Glory. Glory, our damaged enigma. I've known her for almost 5 years now, but I don't think that I'll ever really know her. Somehow I doubt that anyone will. On an operational level, Glory's solid. That chrome of hers may be old, but it gets the job done. I've seen her take a troll apart with her hand razors. When her adrenaline pump is running, she moves faster than anyone I've ever seen. Yeah. Thought that was a drug, but I guess it's just a now. And on top of all of that, Glory is a competent field medic. I don't know where she learned medicine, yet another question mark, but she patched me up at least a dozen times. Between her skill with a medkit and Dietrich's magic, we haven't had much trouble with serious injuries. In our line of work, that's a luxury. Monica pauses for a moment, then shrugs. That's clearly all there is I know about Glory. She keeps to herself, barely talks, and spends most of her off time staring at nothing. I've seen this kind of behavior before, of course. Something bad happened in her past. Deep down, I think she's still running from it. And I'm sure that her cyberware ties into it somehow. Will this be more like actual conversations with people and like, you know, relationship forming? Not like the last game where like, I don't know, just like, here are these people, they're recurring, I guess, but like also they have no personality. I don't know, maybe someday she'll open up to me. I'd like to think that she will. We'll see, I suppose. Return to menu. Aiga. Aiga. What's to say about Aiga? She's smart, she's strong, and she's one hell of a soldier. In a close-up fight, I've seen her take apart an entire security team with her shotgun. And she's even more dangerous at range. It's a handy thing, having a trained sniper on the team. All in all, we enjoy one hell of an advantage thanks to her. Unfortunately, there are some disadvantages too. All of that military training has left her, how to say, rigid, I suppose. Unlike the others, Aiga isn't content to go with the flow. She wants lists, maps, and timetables. She wants a hierarchy and she wants it formalized. I don't think that she realizes it, but giving her what she wants would destroy this team. Gloria and Dietrich wouldn't put up with it for more than a day or two. I know that, and I know that I wouldn't. But she keeps on pushing, all the same. Monica shakes her head. One of these days, the situation is going to come to a head. Just hopes that it doesn't happen soon. And myself, the image of Monica. You see no go. My secret weapon. I've run enough with you see no go to know that he's trustworthy. Good in a fight too, but beyond all of that, it's good to just see him again. There aren't many people left from the old days. Ah, too few. And you see no go? She smiles. I was always the best of them. Takes a deep breath and shakes her head with a sigh. God, that was sappy. 3 colors? No, this is, I think this is this is mechanical. So this is clean shaven and then there's mechanical parts. She only has 2 hair colors. Like this white, kind of, and then this purple. God, that was sappy. Mental note, re-records this before Yusigol gets a chance to see it. At any rate, if anything happens to me, it's good to know that he'll be on hand to fill my shoes. It's not what Aiga would want, but it's what would be best for the team. Aw, she liked me. Yay! Can I change stuff? No. Wow. Hello, Dietrich. Do you want to talk some? No? Hello? Okay. You don't want to talk. I see how it is. Oh, as we go outside. How much money do I have after spending most of it? 900. Fuck. No evil. Not evil. Isn't particularly high price. Shh. I take it though. I need some tech, and I'm on a tight schedule. Do I have any of this shit? Area of effect, degrade. So I like shit like this. From incoming attacks. Heal yourself, so I definitely need that. Sniffer. Execute assassin ESP. Execute attacker, exploder, shield. +1 intelligence. I don't think we need intelligence, right? Do we need do we actually need intelligence? We do need intelligence. Okay, never mind. Damn. Now my computer wants to be rebooted. That's okay. I'll still be here if you want. Okay, do we... Like, can I see what I have in that regard? I have none of that shit. I have erosion. Okay, so I have erosion. That's good to know. I don't have to buy this. I will need healing. Creates 4 squares of fire. See, this one was quite good. Because they will walk through that shit. How many spots do I have? 2 ESPs. No, only 1. Oh, 3 programs, never mind. And 1 ESP. Okay, so I could have one of these. An area effect. Reduce the alarm state. Assassin, attacker, shield. Nah, attacker's the best. Defense. Yeah, exactly. Windows update. I had to update my work PC after I was done working today. Firewall. And that's 3. You have 2 PCs. Well, I have my home PC and I have a laptop that I got from work for work. And now they're too expensive. Shit. What do we... Is this a one-time thing? Is my thing? I don't think it is. I don't think they are. I go for this one. The next one can have 2 emeralds. How about this one? Okay. So, okay, we take this exit, I guess. I mean, if we go with that, I have like an old laptop that I got myself for uni that I mostly now use if I'm helping friends with like stuff, because I can access shit that like with that. Assemble the team and travel to Dusk Castle House Hotel to search for Green Winters. Yes. Avengers, assemble! Dusk Castle House Hotel and Nightclub, crown jewel of Drogenkippe. The filthiest Keats in Berlin. Opening the door to the ground level dance floor club is like bashing your head into a wall of sound. Flashing lights stab your eyes, and the air is perfumed with cheap synthol Synthahol and engine grease. Everything in there is cranked up to 11. Your HDMI the laptop? No. So like I also got a monitor for my work, and that monitor is actually the workstation for my laptop. So my laptop is just connected via USB-C to the monitor and gets charged that way. As well as I could technically put the things like I could technically like use the monitor with my laptop, but why would I do that if I can just have my PC stuff on there? Playground for the numb. Everything in here is cranked up to 11. A playground for the numb. Green Winters is somewhere in this building. You steel yourself for a sensory assault and step inside. The team makes a quick check of their weapons and follows you into Das Kessler House. Okay, this is me. This is him. I love how they're like, you can equip him. And then they're like, yeah, but like, we don't give you shit. Like, you're not actually allowed to take anything. Like, I'm not allowed to take her shit. Oh, okay, wow. So they actually gave her a sniper rifle. And a shotgun, nice. What's your stats, love? And she has hand razors. Okay. Sure. Also, I approve of midriff out. You look great, honey. I love Glory. Perfect. So we have Catwoman. We have Unspent Karma. Yes, okay, Jesus Christ. I have 5 karma. What am I supposed to do with it? I'd need 8 to like do anything with my throwing weapons because this doesn't do shit. I don't want to do like close combat garbage. I could give myself 10 more hit points. Or I guess I give myself the shore here. Better decking. There we go. Okay, how's everyone looking? So he is summoning spirit control, conjuring. He's a bit spellcasting. He's throwing weapons too, which means he's worse than we is throwing weapons. He has dodge once, which is better than us. She has all the hit points, has throwing weapons 3, meaning she can throw grenades as good as we can. She has shotguns and rifles too. For being such a special forces commando. What? Okay, sure. And then we have her biotech 2, which means she's a worse medic than we are. Why did you specialize everyone in throwing weapons? I didn't. I started because I started with 1 in throwing weapons, and I don't like and I don't know why. I have literally no clue why they started me with like 1 in close combat. Yeah, it also is grenades. So I was like, I mean, if they give me 1 free point in throwing weapons, might as well, I guess, use knives. He just had I had no influence over any of them. She's ranged or melee combat. Okay. And she can dodge. Good. Like pistol. Hello, ugly. I mean, sexy. I mean, what? Hello, bouncer. The troll working the door might be the shortest you've ever seen, and the thickest. Despite the pounding music and the writhing bodies, his face is buried in a comic book. He looks up, gives you a cursory once-over, and sighs.
Welcome to this castle house. Now under new management again.
There's no cover, just go on in and get your fix. That's Kroner at the bar over there, he'll take care of you.
He blows his nose back into his comic book while tapping a meaty thumb on the back, like plastic slung from his belt, a high-powered stun gun.
Just play nice or you'll need hers up. Have fun.
Is this hotel right? I want a room. His eyes never leave his comic book.
Do I look like a front desk clerk? Yacht's closed. Renovations. You want somewhere to crash? Go somewhere else.
I booked a reservation last week. What's the problem?
So now I look like the concierge.
His voice slows to a crawl. He makes a point of enunciating each word.
I point people to the bar. If someone starts trouble, I give them a taste of her zup. That's it. That's all I do. Now, what's it gonna be? The bar or else up?
Anyone else feels like a drink?
Have a good time and behave yourself.
He returns to his comic book, licks a thick finger, and turns the page. Okay, thank you, bouncer buddy. Oh, inspect, so much things to look at. I love places like this. Look at bar. The music out here on the floor is way too loud for comfort. The scene going down at the bar is even louder. The dealer on duty stands impassively behind the bar. A desperate-looking young woman is pleading with him, apparently to little effect.
All right, Silky.
Or Zilk.
All right, Zilka. Let me explain how this works to you one more time. You get my cash, you get your cram. No crash, no cram. Period.
But I need it, Kona, come on. Her words come out in a desperate whine. Pale skin, sunken eyes, and a trembling lip all point to the early symptoms of withdrawal. And I have cash. I totally do. It's up in my room. But you guys won't even let me up there to get it.
Hotels under new management. Beautiful. You don't have a home anymore. Whatever was up there, you might as well forget about it.
But that was all I had. And I have to get right. Soon.
Maybe we could work out a trade. Crab for service. Ooh.
Services? Understanding slowly shows on the young woman's face. Her eyes go wide. Come on, Kona, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
Do you want the crab or not?
She sets her jaw, a look of disgust on her pallid face. That ain't gonna happen, chummer. Not now, not ever. The bartender shrugs.
They give you about half an hour before the shakes set in.
When that happens, you know where to find me. Turns to another customer with a smirk, leaving the desperate young woman crumbled against the bar. Hey, let's investigate. An expensive bottle of scotch. From the color, you'd guess that the contents are at least 50% water. Hallo, Silke. Silke looks up at you, a look of abject misery plastered across her face. Leave me alone, okay? I've got problems to deal with. Sounds like the new management stole your property. Answer some questions for me and I'll help you get it back. Really? That'd be incredible. Her lips struggle upwards into a fascism. Smile? I don't know what the fuck that word would be. Of a smile. I really need that money, and I left some things in there too, you know? Personal stuff. I can be very discreet. My stuff should be in room 304. That's where me and Nadia and Sarah we're staying until. Well, you know, I'll be waiting here when you get back down. So, what do you need to know? Okay, I need to get up into the hotel. Any idea who I talked to about that? You can talk to Frank. He's the floor manager. He'd have an elevator key. She points to the north end of the club. He's over there in the VIP balcony. See the greasy jackass in the oversized suit? The one drooling all over the table dancer? That's Frank. Okay, tell me whatever you can about the gang that's taken over the hotel. Bad guys, I mean like real bad guys. The gang that used to run this place wasn't all bad. They kept the crowd flowing and the prices weren't too high. They never hassled me as long as I kept buying. The new guys killed him with all they took over. Killed them all when they took over. Now I'm stuck dealing with hassles like Kroner. The floor manager, Frank, had a thing for my girl Zara, and he was always coming on to her no matter how many times she told him no. I haven't seen her since the takeover, but he won't stop asking me about her. The guy's a real creep. That's about all I can think of. I steer clear of the new guy when I can. New guys. Not new guy, new guys. She steals a glance over her shoulder at Kroner and scowls at her face. I shouldn't have to tell you why. Have you heard of a guy named Green Winters? No, I don't think. Oh wait, I bumped into him here a few days ago. I remember because his name sounded like kind of chewing gum. I don't think I remember seeing him leave, so he's probably holed up in his room. I'm pretty sure that there's still some people up there, ones that the gangsters miss. I hear they locked themselves in. Can you tell me about the layout of the hotel? Well, it's a nice enough place, you know, for a factory. Let's see, well, okay. The second floor is a security station. Lots of high-tech stuff up there. And I've heard stories about the penthouse level. Something about a sealed vault. There's supposed to be something really valuable in there, but nobody knows what it is. It doesn't stop them from talking about it, though. Thanks, you've been very helpful. Sure, thanks. Just hurry back with my stuff, okay? I really need it. Sure, buddy.
Hello, Krona. New guy, huh? I ain't seen you around here before. What can I get you? I'm looking for a guy who calls himself Green Winters. Know him? Looks at you suspiciously. Think so? Might be staying upstairs. Oh, well, what can you tell me about him? Nothing. Just that someone with that hand who checked in about a week ago. Still there, I think. Or do you want something for the bar, or are you just here to waste my time? We'll read your little conversation with the Zilke there. Hey, if she wants scram, she's gotta pay, same as anybody else. You're repugnant. Your brothers might like to know that you're jamming their customers in exchange for their merch. What do you think? Okay, pal, here's the deal. The guards here, they don't discriminate. If I cause them, they're gonna kill everyone in this room other than me. So unless you want to see the bodies start dropping all over the club, you back the hell off. Now do you want something or not? I'm leaving. Chill, Jesus Christ. Just ask a simple question. Like what, there's 2 guards? Or probably more, but... Hello, party girl. She's a party girl in a party world. The girl in the corner is a model stim junkie.
all wild eyes and nervous energy. She greets you with a smile so wide as to border on the grotesque. Hey, good looking. You wanna party? With you? Oh, excuse me? Come party with me. You've got some cram, right? I just love a guy that's willing to share. No, thanks, but no thanks. Especially not during the job. You're lost, sweetheart. Okay, good talk. Anyways, we can apparently just walk into the, like, VIP area. Hello, Frank. Cannot save during NPC turn. What do you mean? Pinned to the floors, managers. Too expensive for this neighborhood and too baggy to be his suit is a name tag. Frank. Yeah? What's the need? Reluctantly shifts his attention away from the elvish dancer swaying in front of him. Zara needs her elevator key. She says it's important. yeah, that one. Frank's eyes goes wide. Zara! She needs something from me? That's right. If you helped her out, it sounded like she'd be really grateful. Yeah, I know. I don't get it either. This was a really bad way. When I talked to her, if you care about her, you'd better help her out. That's right. You helped her out. It sounded like she'd be grateful. Okay, yeah, okay. I can't leave the floor and duty and all that, and I can't just hand over the key. I can open the elevator back up, though. You can let her know. I couldn't make that happen. For 200 million, I could. Okay, alright. Frank rubs his hands and barely contained look of excitement in his eyes. He fishes a small remote out of his pocket and presses a button. The elevator is open. When you see Zara, you tell her that I'm glad she's okay, right? And make sure she gets that it's me helping her. Yeah, sure thing, Frank. Idiot. I mean, what? Oh, I don't even have to hack, which is interesting because I'm a frickin' hacker. So you would assume that we'd go that route, but no, turns out it's much easier to just biohack, by which I mean talk to people. First floor hotel. Bing bong. Open. Personal terminal. Hello. Hello. Fuco Dyna Safe Computer Control System version 2.5. Access safe. Please input passcode. Bypass the whatever. Bypass the security protocol. Don't even ask me. Safe. Unlocked. Passcode. Who are we? What? Give me. A pistol. An Aris classic considered blah blah blah. So what would you? Why can I not just give it to someone else? Why would I ever not pick it up? Bedside table. Give me. Money. Noise. Okay, locked. Jesus, these maps are huge. Open door, crumbling wall. This section of the wall seems to be buckling under its own weight. The aging wallpaper that lines the rest of the hallway has long since peeled away, revealing the structure of the wall underneath. While the underlying structure is reinforced with steel support struts, you can see signs of rust and metal fatigue everywhere. The entire wall looks like it could give way if enough force were applied. Shoulder check the wall. You slam into the wall and it gives way with a crunch. Hell yeah. Muscle nerd strikes again. Bedside table. Searching through the clutter on the desk, you find a small, thin, leather-bound journal. Leafing through the pages of the book reveals only a couple of entries, each of them scrawled in frantic, barely legible handwriting with crude doodles filling up the margins. First entry. Okay. I know Eddie's up to something. Like, I heard him today talking to that guy who works in the kitchen, asking him where the cleaning supplies was. And I've seen Eddie's room. The dude never cleaned a day in his life. I'm gonna follow him tomorrow and figure out what his deal is. Maybe he's just selling mouthwash to the hobos a block down at the old bus depot. Second entry. I knew it. Friggin' Eddie. I saw him yesterday. It was on the 3rd floor, because the vending machine down here was out of soy cav. So he came up and went over to the out-of-order latrine. He punched in the code. Didn't know I was watching, did you, Eddie? Well, I ain't so stupid. He put in 2478. 2478. And I'm gonna stay up to find out what he's doing in there. Walk away. Thank you for spying on your neighbor. Open door. No, we're first gonna check all of these rooms. Locked, locked, locked. Open door.
FBI, open up!
Never mind. I'm gonna steal your pillow. Close enough. It's a trauma kit. Same, really. Okay, the toilets. Ooh, shared toilets. Nice. Never mind. I feel if we go to the 2nd floor, there's gonna be a fight. But also maybe we can open all these doors. You get me? So I kind of want to go to the 3rd floor. The 2nd floor, I mean. Let's go to the 2nd floor.
It's like, I could not go up. But like, what if I did?
Okay, so we see there's 2 people in there with guns. There's gonna be more people in there with guns. Do we rob the rest of the place first? Nah.
Open up. This is a robbery. Regroup. No!
I will. Don't worry about it. How is this only half cover? But the fucking table is more cover. Okay. We go here. And then... Wait. Throw my knife at you. You. Give her haste. Good job. You go here. And from here you can snipe. Sorry, this is an XCOM, so I can't help you. It's honestly very similar. You just shoot people until they're dead. Bang! Bitch. Oh shit. Ow. Bitch. Oh no. There's another guy. Oh no. There's more guys. Oh. Fuck. Ow. Prick. Okay, I mean, honestly, should have seen it coming that there's more people. But... Pocket knife. Pocket knife. You heal her. No wound to heal. What do you mean, no wound to heal? Excuse me? Yes, wound to heal. Or is it because you cannot see them? There we go. I was gonna say, no wound to heal my ass. Okay. Oh, come on. What kind of sniper are you that keeps missing everything? what did we use? This one. This is light cover, this isn't. Here. We could hit the thingy. Oh well, we missed. We hit only that thing. You have 2 grenades. Maybe hit over there. Or you retreat for the moment. Because I can heal your 10 damage soon. Okay, go back here. Oh, fuck. Never mind. Okay, you know what? We all know that I have no issue with safes coming. This fight, I wasn't aware that there was gonna be 5 other guys coming. And I hate that I cannot pre-buff. I hate that I cannot pre-buff. Okay. Let's do this. And they get to move. This is the biggest bullshit, by the way. But they get to move. Okay. So, we move you here. And hit you. Perfect. Good. You. Make her faster so that she can shoot more often. There are people coming in that can snipe. Or they can... Oh, this person isn't sniping anyone anymore. Okay. Honestly, run all the way over here, please. You can run here, please. Oh, there he is. I can even see him. Now that I'm looking. Bam. Okay. We're not clumped up. That's good. These 2 guys. 1 shot. Okay. Okay, that's 9 damage. We can take 9 damage. Oh, they're nice clumped. Okay. Can I throw far enough? You have no... Oh, you do have a grenade. None that deals damage. You can throw there. Let cover interfering. Ugh. That sucks. Okay, you cannot see me. Sucks. Ooh. I would have to put you like out in the open. Which I guess I'm gonna go here and then I'm gonna do this first then. And then you have 85%. We take it. And we miss. Never mind. Never mind. I said nothing. Go for this guy. You get to shoot him. Nice. Shoot him again. Good job. And then shoot this guy. Nice. Okay, good job. And then throw on this guy. And we missed. What's up there? Oh no, fuck. We're standing close to each other again. Dang it. Oh, there's another guy. There's another one. Hey, you wanna heal me maybe? Please, thank you. Here. Solo will offer help. Pew pew. I mean, I agree. Yes. I'm gonna do just that. Oh, come on. I guess my knife shooting skills aren't the best. Okay, reload. Solo helped. Yes. Yes, Solo did help. Okay, you switch to your claws. Activating this costs 1. I'll say, fuck it.
Take your drugs.
And then run over there and slash his face up, Catwoman. Good job.
Do it again. Moiter him.
Good girl. This will help. Yes. Okay.
Nah, dang it.
Oh. Oh, nice of you to stand right next to each other. Ow. Frick. Die. Die, I say. Hey, Catwoman. Mortar them. I said mortar them. Mortar him.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you know, could have been worse, could have been probably better, but let's save. HR Serve Hotel Registration and Security Service version 1.1. Navigation options. Search guest registry by name 1. Search current guest register by room number 2. Admin services 3. I mean, let's first go 1. Query customer. What is his name? Greens? Green? Winter? Current staying in floor 4, room 405. Read the attached note. Guy in the master suit on 4 asks for his room code. To be changed again. Paranoid son of a bitch. Anyway, dude's been renting one of our biggest rooms for months, so I guess I shouldn't complain too much. New code is 1989. 1989. I will definitely not be able to read that. Return to the main menu. Room key 309, I think. 304. Current tenants: Silke Schröder, Sarah Neumann, Nadja Bauer. Schröder, cram habit 2 ampoules per day, preferred customer. Neumann, bliss habit 1 pack per day, notes to sales team, keep the pressure up. Show signs of becoming a preferred customer. Bauer, recreational multi-drug user, preferred customer. Yay! Okay, admin. Admin password. But this wasn't the one that we found. So we don't know the admin password. So we'll have to look for it, I guess. Hello, anyone on the top? Pick up! What's this? Maintenance key fob. The fuck is that? Oh, okay. Floor 3 bathroom code. Floor 405. Allows access to maintenance closets on hotel floors. Okay. I definitely knew that. Can I go in here now? No. Okay. Should we just go through the different... Okay, you know what? We will just go... So, 101. 102. 103. 104. 105. Nope, I tried that. 105. 106. 107. Must be something. 108. 109. 110. 111. I don't think there's that many. 201. No, wait. We're on the second floor? 202. 203. No, I think we're on the... Yeah, we're on the second floor. Never mind. Last tenant, Bando. Okay, well, so much for that. 203. 305. 306. 307. 308. 309. 310. I doubt it. 401. 402. 403. 405. Oh, there's this one. We read that. 404. Room not found. 06. 7. 8. 9. 501. 502. 3. 504. 5. 6. 7. No, 507. 509. Oh, okay, never mind. Do we see any hint that could tell me the administrator's password? I don't. So I guess we'll have to maybe come back or never. Okay. Hotel. 3rd floor. 302. Hello. Door reads, do not open. Well, let's first go into maintenance before we open the door that tells us not to open it. Ah, we found Cram. Drugs. Oh, let's open the door. Oh. Oh, I think I found out why. Die. Oh shit. The bed. Die, I say. Hey. You hit easier, please. And then... do this. You. Just shoot. What do you mean line of sight blocked? Bullshit. Yeah, get his ass. You just stim yourself to death, I mean, please don't, and just... Nice. Fuck. What do you mean you have range? No, that's bullshit. Nuh-uh, you don't have range? That's not okay. Okay, that's okay. I accept that. Get fucked, Scorpion. Hey, can I use items outside of combat? Can I just heal myself? Activate. Yes. On me, please. Yes. I need it. Thank you. Inspect. There's a note on the door. His food is in the crisper drawer. See you next week, Stephen. Okay, fuck you, Stephen. Let's go this way. We definitely have the key. They could just put it here. Really, it's 2, 4, 7, 8. I can use my keypad, by the way. The door unlocks. Oh, look. There's a drug lab here. Jazz. Does it say anything? No. 304. We go into 305 first. Is there another big fight waiting for me? Another Scorpion? Destroyed floor? Say less. Smash the boards and jump down. Oh yeah. Hello, frightened man.
Please, don't hurt me. I'm just a line cook.
The cook darts his eyes wide open, and behind them you see pure animal terror.
If you'll let me go, I won't tell anyone.
I promise. What are you so afraid of? Wait, you're not with those guys out there? Well, I just thought... You thought what? I thought you were one of them. You know, the gangers that took over the shop and shut up the place I work. He catches himself. I just to say, worked for the previous owners. When the shooting started, I shut myself in here. They, whoever they are, haven't figured out how to overwrite my keys yet. It's been a day and a half. I don't know how much longer I can stay in here. Tell me everything you know of this place. Okay. I think there's some sort of chop shop up in room 401, like low-level street dog stuff. I had to deliver room service there one day when we were short-staffed. I saw when they opened the door, scared the dreck out of me. People hooked up to tubes and stuff. Door code was 5870. If you want to take a look, who's the stiff by the sink? That's the head chef. Felix, he took a hit to the chest when they raided this floor. I thought I could stop the bleeding, but, The cook lowers his gaze to the floor on his feet. I couldn't. Right next to a walk-in fridge. Don't you think it'd make more sense to drag the body in there than leave it under the sink? Yeah. That probably glances over at the body again and swallows hard. That'd probably be a good idea. He's already starting to smell. I need to get moving. Wait, you'll help me out here, won't you? I mean, you're not just gonna leave me here to die, are you? I took care of the guards outside. You should be able to just make a run for it. In the kitchen, plenty of fresh food and water. You're not going to die. Yeah, I took care of the guys outside. Thank you. I'm as good as gone. Bye. Oh yeah, I didn't take care of them. Oh, never mind, I did. Psych. Wait, is there stuff in here? Anything in the kitchen? Anything in here? Really? Just this guy? Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. Really? Oh, okay, and all that for floor code. Okay, we go back to 3. We will loot the heck out of room 304. And the last places, we will then... let's see, cred stick, money, Silkus encoded cred stick, a stuffed bear, yoink, and signed cookbook. Okay, sure. We also now have drugs for her, which we could give her. Do we do that first? Okay, we go down, we give Silka her stuff, and then we can still decide, right? Hey, ignore the gunshots from above. Okay, for a second I thought that Zipper was gone. I have it, but I think I deserve some credits for my effort. Wait. Well, I do. When I do, you'll be the first one. How much? Okay, I have 2. My charisma would need 3. Dang it. Dang it. Do I gamble on getting a 3rd, like, extra karma here somewhere? Before I return her stuff, so I can get some things back? Cause like... Yeah, we're gonna rob her. No things. For you? Okay. Here you go. Really? You actually went up there and got my things? She stares at the items in her hand, incredulously. What word is that? Why is that a word? And you didn't walk off with them? Wow, thank you. when you said you were gonna go out there, I didn't think. I just. Lips start to quiver. Thank you. Okay. Hey, you want drugs? A cram habit is a rough thing to shake. I know a place that can help you get clean if you're interested. Who said I wanted to shake anything? She gives you a sour look. Look around you. Like, what do you see? Of course you don't. Well, I was better on cram. What would I ever want to stop? You know what happens to long-term cram abusers? Pointed Croner. Do you want to wind working for him? It's like, really? Him? I'll tell you the same thing I told him. That ain't gonna happen. Maybe not. But in order to keep feeding your habit, you're eventually gonna wind up doing something that you'll regret. Trust me on this. Stop it. Please, just stop, okay? I don't need your help. I don't want it. Strong as Suka's words are, her voice sounds unsure. From the way she's fidgeting, you can tell that you've struck a nerve. Do you know what happens to long-term cram abusers? It's a new drug. There are no long-term abusers. And besides, cram is a study drug. It's not like BTL or anything. It won't kill you. Cram is an amphetamine. Keep it up and your teeth are going to rot out of your head. But by that point you'll be too manic to care, assuming that your heart doesn't give out first. Well, she runs her tongue over her teeth, a worried look in her eyes. I haven't heard that before. Surprise. Like you said, it's a new drug. But what you don't know can still kill you. All at once, something changes in Silka's face. She averts her gaze and pauses for a long moment. Her sweaty hands clench and unclench. Finally, she clears her throat and looks back up at you. What you've said, it makes a lot of sense. She blinks, steals a glance back at Croner, and shudders. You're right, I need help. I'll take you up on your offer. I should probably tell you, I've tried to clean up before, lots of times. It never really worked out. Take the tube to Kreuzberg. To the Keats they call the Kreuz Bazaar. Look for a man named Samuel Beckenbauer. He can help you. She nods eagerly, her eyes full of gratitude. I'll do that. I will. Thank you. It's about time. I'll have this place behind. If I ever see another Croner again, it'll be too soon. For me. If I never see another Croner again, glad I could help. Take care of yourself. And there's our karma. 3 karma for talking to her. Boom! And that's why you're actually nice, even when everyone else is shit. Hey, lady, do you want some drugs? I love how we can literally just go to the next person like, hey, so like drugs, right? 3 AP and 2 movement for 1 round. By me, it's not a bad item. Oh my god. Okay, well, no thanks for me, but XP for me. Listen, I didn't hand out the money. Spider alert. Okay. It's crawling on my walls. Crawling in my skin. Anyways, you know what else alert it is? It is game save alert, bruh. Boom. Save and quit. It is ending time, for we have been live for 3 hours. 3 hours is my gaming time. So let's see who I will send you to. Probably Hyra. Hyra is currently streaming anyways, so might as well. Anyone else? I fucking knew the save was a trick. It always is. Go to the screen. Wait, let me You're right, I have to go to the screen. You're so right, I almost forgot. No, it's only been 1 hour. No, it clearly says 3 hours. Now there's 2 of you. Okay. There's a stream with the tag unsay so and the title I read a story about milking men. Why? I mean, I know why, but like, what the fuck? Not what I was expecting to read. I mean, heck. More power to everyone. Yeah, I think I'll just send you to Ida. Oh my god. I got sweat in my eyes. Please repeat what you just said. So I looked at my at the channels that are live that I'm following, and one has the title I read a story about milking men. It has the tag unsay so. I wonder why. Yep. Yep, exactly. We are never to discuss this again. You want me to send you the name so you can avoid the channel, or am I getting this right? Hit me up, I wanna check it out. To check if it's suitable for you. Okay, of course. Here, let me do you one easier as having bell. What? Oh, is it with an E at the end? It's not fair. You just joined. Well, it's not like I have been streaming for the same hours for the past, I don't know, 2-3 years. I don't know. This is her. Hemming bell. Anyways, I will send you to Ida. You're avoiding me, I see. Yes. What gave it away? The fact that I didn't want to play Peak with you when I already had a prior plan for that time. The fact that I leave when I already had planned to leave. Or the fact that I say, hello Lofty, I hope you're doing okay every time, and getting an answer maybe like 1 out of 10 times of how you're doing, or me needing to ask like 5 times. Yeah, I'm a horrible person, really. Stay away from me, everyone. All jokes aside. I hope you had a good rest of your evening, night, whatever time it is for you. Thank you for the company. I'll be back next week, because on Sunday I will not be streaming, because I'll be watching Avatar. Not The Last Airbender, but like Path of Fire or something. And I don't want to stream after. Have a good one. Take care of yourself. Be nice. Au revoir. Bye bye. Bye.